Hey guys, it's Jackie M. Great to have you with us, and thank you so much for joining us. This is one of our special regulars as a partnership of uh, Masters of Malaysian Cuisine with the Facebook group Masak Apa Tak Jadi Hari Ini. For those of you from Mat John, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And we've got another very exciting recipe here tonight with Rene Juefri, who is or Rene Johari, who is based in Dubai. I always sometimes Rene uses Johari, sometimes he uses Juefri, but Rene Johari is the same person, and Rene is based in Dubai, and he's the executive chef of a five-star hotel chain over there, and he's Michelin trained as well. And of course, we have Chef Johari Edrus that everyone knows as the judge of MasterChef in Malaysia, and Chef Johari is Rene's dad, and Johari is going to be co-hosting Rene for this particular session. But welcome to all of you. Don't forget, if you haven't already signed up for our recipes, head over to malaysianchefs.com/join today and do it now so that you'll be able to access all our recipes. And the one for tonight will come up eventually in your members area. Okay, so a little bit of patience. Thank you so much. But and make sure you say hello. Let us know where you're watching from, and do a hashtag live if you're watching live. Okay, and just give us 2 seconds while I run a quick clip from Tourism Malaysia, and we will see you back here in 2 seconds. Okay. Hey, now, we're ready to go. Come on, come on, come on. Gotta make a move to get there right now. Somewhere nice so we can get away. Better than the ordinary day. You're my paradise. Malaysia, truly Asia. Hi guys, welcome back. And again, I'm Jackie M from Masters of Malaysian Cuisine. That's really late for me, so I forgot to even introduce myself. But yeah, it's your first time joining us. Like I said, we are part of the Masters of Malaysian Cuisine group, where we go live several times over the course of each week. But this is one of our special lives with in collaboration with the Facebook group Masak Apa Tak Jadi Hari Ini. And we have Rene Juefri over in Dubai. He's going to be making a special French dish. But and we've got Chef Johari Edrus. So guys, say hello to these two great men, and extremely, extremely talented chefs. Hi, Chef Joe. How are you?
Hi.
Great to have you. Yeah, hi. And Chef Johari is obviously over in Kuala Lumpur. And Rene, hey, how you doing? Can you hear us?
Good. Well, yeah.
Okay, cool. Great, fabulous. Okay, I'm going to step away, and I'll leave you to men to it. So I will see you guys back here in a little bit.
All right. Cool.
Okay. Hi, Rene.
Hi. Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. Ahlan wa sahlan.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Yeah. So how's everything there? Okay.
Alhamdulillah, everything is well over here. Pretty busy. Back to business. Everything in Dubai now is pretty much on the top. Even the whole UAE. Yeah, I mean now it's already 5 p.m. in my location. Obviously it's already evening back to Malaysia, right? So
yeah, we are Malaysia now already 9 o'clock in the evening. So we can say bonsoir, guten Abend, yeah, and buonasera.
Yeah.
To everybody all over the world. Yeah, maybe from California right to Sydney, Dubai, Bristol, in Netherlands, or where else? In Singapore. Everywhere you are welcome again to our live stream from Dubai, and I'm from Kuala Lumpur. So this is a collaboration between Masak Apa Tak Jadi Hari Ini, or What Cooks Doesn't Turn Up Goods Today. It's a group in Malaysia, a very big group here. I have a big follower, so let's begin.
Yeah, okay. So I can see just now Zaliha just popped in, right? Then I have Tiger from Amsterdam. Yes. So today, special for Masak Apa Tak Jadi Hari Ini, as Chef you mentioned earlier, or Papa. All right, you mentioned it's a special group where it's actually dedicated for whatever you cook didn't happen, right? So
Yeah,
for us chef, whatever we cook, it will turn out and it will happen. So tonight or this evening here in Dubai, I'm going to prepare a dish called Croque Monsieur. Croque Monsieur.
okay, okay. Croque
All right.
Monsieur, okay.
And at the end, yeah,
Monsieur.
it will be accompanied with Croque Madame. So Monsieur, you need Monsieur and Madame, right?
Okay.
So for you, all the viewers, all right, bonsoir, which is so it's French dish, right? Croque Monsieur. So a little bit French here and there. I'm going to teach you a little bit as well, so that you know. So bonsoir in
Okay.
Malaysia, dans Dubai. Bonsoir, bon après-midi, between afternoon to evening, right? 5 o'clock is still you can still see the sun. So aujourd'hui, je prépare pour vous croque monsieur. Ok, croque monsieur avec croque madame. Okay, croque madame. So, what is croque monsieur? What is croque madame? Some of you might know, and some of you might be okay. What is this? It's a French dish. So I'm going to put a twist a little bit, all right, because we're doing for Malaysian Masters of Malaysian Cuisine as well.
Okay.
So as I come from Malaysia, all right, the flavor that I'm doing today is a blend of a little spice from Malaysia introduced to the French. Okay,
Okay.
so a little bit twist. Okay, I'm gonna have croque monsieur with some spice of our curry, Malaysian curry inside. Just a hint to it, and also at the accompanied with a salad that I'm gonna have some lemon and also some bird eye chili just to get heat to
Okay.
it. Okay.
So are you
So
going to use this the new nowadays variety here in Malaysia they use this rainbow cheese. Rainbow cheese, yeah. When you pull
not
up with
not not
yes,
rainbow cheese
rainbow
today,
color.
for today. Yeah, but slightly maybe I have two colors from it. All right, I have the
Okay,
orange,
okay, okay, okay.
yeah,
Okay.
orange yellow, right? Orange and yellow a little bit, and
Okay.
then I have also maybe not blue, but the background is blue and green.
All right.
Green will come from the salad.
All right, all right.
Okay. So as I mentioned, croque monsieur. All right, before we start, is quite very famous. I would say even someone in Malaysia they know. Some in Europe, obviously in France. It's a dish you have from breakfast. You can have breakfast. You can have lunch, tea time, even dinner, even supper. Supper is always good. All right. So croque monsieur. Croque means crack or crackling or crispy. It's crispy actually.
Crust,
All right.
crusty,
So I need to switch on my oven. All right, the first thing, and then you're gonna have the stove. So two equipment that we need for today is actually the stove and the oven. Okay.
For the croque monsieur, you use what kind of bread for this particular dish?
So for today, I'm using. I didn't use sourdough. I'm using
Oh,
a multi-seed brown toast.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, multi-seed. So you're gonna get some seeds in it. A little bit of
All
the
right.
soury from the brown dough. But it's not as traditional as supposed to be. It's supposed to be sourdough bread, right? But I
Right.
put a twist on it from my end. Okay, we'll get the stove up. So remember I said we need stove and oven. All right, both. Let's start. So the ingredient. All right, as Chef Joe already asked, which bread I'm using. So you need bread. All right. The main ingredient for croque monsieur is actually bread. So
Okay, okay.
as I mentioned, it's seeded bread. You can see here. Okay, I'm using 3 slices per portion. Okay, if you have a thicker loaf, you can always slice it thicker. If you have a thinner loaf, so what I did, I do with 3 slices into it.
Okay, okay.
All right. Then croque
Okay,
monsieur,
therefore,
I'm using
yeah.
turkey ham.
Okay, take care.
Okay. Then over here, as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna make a little bit like a curry base. So I have curry powder. All right. Both of these ingredients, okay, lemon and chili. This is
Okay.
for the salad to finish the salad. Right. So let me check.
Okay. There's what our Kak Zaleha from Bristol say hello.
The screen, I cannot hear you.
Yeah.
So what I need
And
to
the
do.
Kak Zaleha from Bristol say hello. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
hear me?
I can
Can you
now.
hear me?
I'm using this.
Chef Joe, can you say something? So,
okay, sound tech. Can you hear me?
Yeah, all good
I
again.
can hear you very clear. Yeah.
Okay, let me just.
We're good to go again.
This is what we call technology.
Second can. All right.
This is what we call technology. Yeah.
Yeah. Technology is always sometimes against, especially masa apa terjadi. So when everything.
Okay. We have Ellen. Say hello from Canada.
Hi, Ellen.
Eileen from Canada.
All right. From Malaysia as well. Okay. So back to the ingredients. All right.
Yeah.
For the Croque Monsieur,
Okay.
we have the ham, as I mentioned. So I'm using a turkey. So it's halal, all right. So it's a turkey ham,
Okay.
smoked ham. Classic Croque Monsieur, they will use ham, all right. You can always opt for chicken ham if you don't like turkey. Sometimes some people don't like turkey flavor probably, so you can opt in for chicken, or you can always go with the salami or pastrami if you wish. But different flavors. It can be peppery, a bit more spicier once you put the chili and also the curry powder. It's going to be too much probably. All right, so it's always good if you use a chicken or turkey ham, turkey slice. Okay.
Okay, maybe for one question. Maybe for those Makjan members, they cannot find turkey ham. Can they use sardine from the can?
Sardine, okay. So it can be. It's a sardine Croque Monsieur. So we had Chef Zaliha cooking the other day on MOMC that sardine sambal, right? Maybe you have balance of sardine sambal, all right? Or you can open a fresh sardine can. You can always chuck it in. So I will show you how you're gonna put it, when you're gonna use it. Okay, it's a good one. All right, if you prefer fish, you can always change, or you can use smoked salmon or smoked mackerel, accessible as well, like you say, in the market in Malaysia, right? So let's start lah. Okay.
Okay.
So the other ingredient, you need to make a bechamel, which is what I'm using now is milk, fresh milk, and butter. Okay. So the first step we need to start is actually the bechamel. Bechamel is a sauce layered in between the bread. Okay, between the sandwich. Croque Monsieur is like a sandwich, a crispy baked sandwich. Okay, so let's get the stove up and ready. All right, I'm heating up.
Kalau Zaliha said, give a kick, put more chili padi.
Yeah, extra. Okay. So we're gonna make the French really burst themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So here we're gonna start how to make the bechamel. So bechamel, as I mentioned earlier, this is the sauce or the layered cream flavor inside your Croque Monsieur. All right.
Yeah.
So you put butter. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna put 1 tablespoon of butter, maybe a little bit. Just a little generous on it. Okay.
Yeah. This is a basic white sauce, yeah. Yeah.
So bechamel is a white sauce. Some of you might also know how to do lasagna, right? So probably you are familiar with it. Some of you may be not familiar with European or even Mediterranean or European cooking. So this is something for you new to try, right? It's a white sauce base.
Okay.
So I'm going to downstep the butter. All right. Make sure the temperature for the flame is on a slow flame right now. Melt the butter up. So we're gonna put. All right. The ratio is always good to know for bechamel. I'm gonna make a roux. Roux is the base, which is the thickener to make the white sauce thicken. So it's actually flour and butter. All right. As I put 1.5 of butter. So the ratio is 50-50. So it's easy. So you put 1 part of flour and 1 part of butter. Right? So that's.
If we don't have butter, can I substitute with margarine?
Yeah, sure. You can always substitute margarine. Like for example, probably for vegan, all right, or you can't have butter, you can always substitute with the margarine, all right. And for the milk, you can always substitute with almond milk, all right. Don't use soy milk. The soy milk can be quite strong on soy. It's best to use almond milk. It's quite subtle and the flavor is more savory, right? Unless you have unsweetened soya milk, then it's going to be good also. Yeah. So as you can see now, the butter is melted. The flour, you can see, it starts to bubble up, right? Okay, just give it a little slow, little cook to it. You can start to smell the flour starts to cook with the butter. All right. So one thing that you don't want to do is the high heat. All right, you don't want the flame to be too high, otherwise it will start to cook your flour and becomes brown. All right. If that happens, you can always put it on the side, make a new batch. So the one slightly brown, you can use it for your brown sauce. Okay, that's your thickener for your brown sauce.
So the milk should be at the room temperature, or you just direct from the fridge?
So the milk, yes, good question, Papa. So the milk is a room temperature or warm. All right. Make sure you don't take it out from the fridge prior, or put it in the microwave or on the stove, quick one. And always warm or room temperature. Don't put direct from cold. All right. What will happen is that it will start to, because inside earlier we put flour and then the butter, right? So it will start to solidify very fast, become thick very fast, and then it will become lumpy. Okay, so if you notice back home, some of you might have already tried cooking bechamel, right? You will notice when you do the bechamel, it's lumpy. Okay, so this is one of the causes because you use whole milk. Okay, it's always good to have your milk room temperature or warm. Okay, so you can start to skip.
Shirley from LA, say hello.
Hello, hey Shirley. You've been always a great follower and supporter. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Today I saw she make very nice this Chinese croissant.
Yeah. I need to check my Facebook and Instagram. You know, I was at work earlier, so now I just managed to pop in just to cook for you guys. All right, masak apa tadi hari ini, and also the other viewers from MOMC and the others around the world. Okay, special for you, Croque Monsieur, the Chef Rene version. Okay. So you can see I add the milk little by little earlier. All right, you can start to see it starts to get more runny. Okay. So don't be shy on the milk. Okay, I'm going to share you the recipe anyway. All right, for the bechamel sauce. So now what you need to do is that slightly increase the temperature. All right. So you can start to see the temperature starts to go up. The fly starts to cook with the milk. Okay. So you want to constantly.
Okay, for those who just joined the live video, actually now Chef Rene is preparing the Croque Monsieur. It's not lemping. Somebody will say, is it lemping?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe some of you think it's lemping, right? So this time it's not lemping. Okay, this is French. Something French. Chef Nora just mentioned now is a mother sauce. Yes.
Mother sauce,
One of the mother sauces that all chefs or all cooks needs to know. It's a basic sauce.
Yeah.
Right. You can start to see when I increase the fire, right? Start to become thicker. What you need to do now is actually constantly on the fire, at least give it a good 5 to 6 minutes until the flour cooks. All right, it's very, very important that the flour cooks. Okay, so you can start to see it's getting thicker. Okay. All right. Traditionally, the milk should be boiled or simmer on the side with a infusion. Infusion meaning you put something in, onions, bay leaf, peppercorns, right? So for today I didn't do it. Okay, otherwise it's too technical. All right. With this, it's already good, I would say. All right. Okay, you can start to see everything is thickened. Don't forget the salt. Okay, use some salt, please. Okay, I'm using Himalayan salt. All right, if you notice when you follow my cooking, I like to use this pink salt. All right, Himalayan salt. Okay, a little bit of black pepper. Okay.
Black pepper. You can even crush fresh peppercorn, yeah?
Yeah, you can crush the peppercorn as well. Okay. So now I've already reduced the fire because I noticed the bechamel is already cooked. It's like it's almost cooked. Right? So, one tips, all right, or Chef Nora used to say it's a pro tip for you guys, all right? So, what you do, you see this, okay, the spoon, all right? Some of you might say, okay, from here, all right? So, you wanna just go like this. When you see it's clear, okay, you can see, right? It's separated from the spoon and the sauce, so it means it's cooked, all right? It's nice. So you don't have that lumps there, right? So you taste, okay, enough salt. I can taste the salt is there. Beautiful. It's getting thicker now. So you want to put it on the side. So what happens is that you want to make sure that the sauce is at room temperature or at least not too cold. Take it out from the fridge if you pre-make it, as long as spreadable. Okay. Okay, Kak Syahada one, okay. No, okay, don't put the sardines, otherwise it won't be Croque Monsieur. So eventually, Kak Syahada, okay, she was in France, okay. So she knows what is traditional Croque Monsieur, but anyway, it's our touch to the Croque Monsieur. So as Papa Joe said, you can always go eclectic, but nothing wrong with that. If it's tastes right, the method is right, the cooking is proper, you want it, right? Okay, bechamel sauce is ready. Okay, you can put it on the side. It's ready. Just put it down.
Oh, maybe not sardine. We put if there maybe instead of sardine, we can replace in Malaysia with daging salai.
Yeah, you can always do that. It's nice. All right, I check my oven. This one.
Hi, Lily. Good evening to you.
Okay, so I have my oven. I have to keep on checking my oven because my oven is a fire oven, so a gas oven. So you have to keep on checking if it blows off or no. Okay. So next, once the sauce is on the side, okay, you have the bread. What you need to do, all right, one portion I'm going to use 3 bread.
Hi, Adeline from Singapore. Good evening to you.
Hi, how are you? Okay. Oh.
Okay, for those who just are watching us, so welcome to the Majan show time. So today we're cooking with Chef Rene from Dubai. He's going to do something, something spectacular with sandwich. He call it Croque Monsieur.
So I missed out the curry powder.
Okay.
Imagine that. So it's really masak apa tak jadi today. So before it happens, so better I sort it out. Okay. So I put some in there. Okay. I put the fire up a little bit. So just to let again the curry just infuse and cook a little bit. Okay. All right. Almost there. I mean, otherwise people will ask, okay, Chef, you say there's a curry inside, so where is it? So there you go. There's the curry. Okay. On the bread, we go to the bread now. All right. So what you need to do with the bread is that you spread it with butter. Okay. You want to have the butter. All right. This is a very important ingredient. All right. What it will do is that to flavor your Croque Monsieur, one. All right. I'm using a salted butter. Okay. What it will do is to flavor up your bread. And second thing is that's why it's called croque. You get the crispy on it, the flavor out of the caramelized butter. What I'm going to do later is that I'm going to just pan fry or pan toast the bread. So you get nice crispy in the middle, okay, in between the layers.
Yeah.
Just to finish.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
There you go. Now you have a curried bechamel sauce. So for the curry, you can
what kind of curry do you use? What kind of curry powder you use? Is it the meat curry or the seafood curry?
I'm using the meat curry because
Meat curry.
yeah, because I'm using technically is
Okay.
Turkey,
Yeah.
right? So I do the meat one. So if you do the sardine, you can always go for the
Like you
chicken.
just said, yeah, correct.
So now I already heat up the pan. Okay, what you wanna do is that the butter side, flip it on. Okay, put on the. There you go. Okay, so let the fire do its job. Then we're gonna do for the second one, which is the one that I said earlier, Croque Monsieur. So this particular sandwich is quite interesting that it has a male and a female version. So for some of you, you know, a little tips I would like to share about culture and also about French in particular because I'm doing a French dish. So even in languages, ingredients, items, anything that's around you, all right, it has gender. Okay, even in the language,
Yeah.
when you say something, they will refer it as a gender. Imagine that. All right. Imagine the table can be a male, the chair is the female. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why they come up with this. One is for the male, one is for the female. So one Monsieur, which is Sir or Mister, and the Croque Madame. All right. As you know, it's so Madame, so Madam. Okay, it's for the lady. So you're going to see the difference later. I'm going to show you why and how it's going to be, what's the difference between Monsieur and Madame. Okay.
So there's no croque mademoiselle, eh?
Mademoiselle, Mademoiselle will be an expensive dish then. Then maybe truffle, avec truffle, maybe with truffle. So we can create that one next. All right. So you can see it starts to get bubbly, nice, colored. All right. You can see it's getting
Yeah, just to give a little crust, eh?
Yeah, just to keep the little crust, you get a nice smell from the butter. All right, that's about French cooking. French cooking, butter, 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 butter. Everything about butter, everything about cream, everything about flavors. Okay, so that's how you do French cooking. So
Yeah.
we have that going on. All right, let's see how it's going so far. Nice. Okay. So, is there any question from the viewers? Maybe not yet.
For those who just tune in, welcome to the live from Malaysian Chef.
Okay. So I'll try to put 3 in it, so it's going to be faster. Okay. All right. So next, I'm gonna start a little bit on the side. Okay. To properly assemble. All right. While we are on it. Okay. All right. So let's get a spoon probably. Okay. So how we're gonna assemble it is that there you go. On the buttery part, you're gonna put some bechamel on it. Okay. Nice. Be generous, okay? But if you don't want it to be too creamy, by all means, you can always reduce it a little bit. Okay. Okay, I can see the bread here. Nice. You have nicely toasted, colored. You can smell the butter now.
Yeah, this is a real en croûte.
Yeah, on crude. Yeah. So while we're on it, the next one, so we're gonna take the turkey ham. All right. This one on that. One on the other one. Okay. So this one we can remove them. Nice. See, you can see. Wow.
Okay, it's just nice brown, yeah.
Yeah.
Crusty.
So
Yeah.
all right. As Chef mentioned earlier, on crude. Okay, some of you just tune in. All right, maybe wondering what I'm doing. No damping. Okay, no pancake.
Now put more butter, please.
Okay. More Monte, yeah, more butter, more beurre. Okay, that's the third layer, the one that I've mentioned earlier. Okay, they will be done now. So we just stack them up, but you have a cheese on it. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Put some cheese on it. Okay,
Shelly also said, just put me more butter. I don't care about the gender.
All right. So you have the cheese again. You layer it. Okay.
This is a cheddar or
So this is a mix actually. Cheddar,
okay.
mozzarella. So the cheddar, I have white cheddar and you call it what? Yellow and white cheddar.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. See. All right. You stack them. Okay, I'll get a tray for that. Okay. So one is ready. Okay. One. Okay, you can see that. All right.
Okay.
So we'll continue with the last one. Okay, the last piece is just to finish off the second one. As we say, we wanted to do the Madame version, right? So
Madame Pali was asking which one is Madame, which one is Monsieur.
After I will reveal which one will be Madame, which one will be Monsieur. So it can be the first one, it can be the second one, but I'll reveal it later. So I'll show you what's the difference, how to make the Madame and how to make the Monsieur. Okay.
Someone was saying that if you literally translate the Croque Monsieur in English, they call it manwich.
Manwich.
Yeah, manwich.
Manwich. And the Madame, so it's going to be Madame Witch. No, Lady Witch. So next
Madame
one.
Witch, you will always get what she wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always make sure they always get what they want. That's very important. Okay. So we put this on the side. So we have already the second one. All right.
Okay.
It's almost there. This one. So cheese. Don't forget next. Voila. Wow. So if you want to have extra cheese, yes, put by all means. There's nothing wrong about it. Okay. Be generous on it. Finish that. Okay. So the bechamel at the last stop. So I'm making just enough for 2 portions. All right. We never want to waste. So that's why it's very important measuring your recipe, right? Make sure you don't waste your ingredients. If you have extra, all right. In case if you have extra, you can always keep the bechamel.
Okay.
What you can do is that you can do another sandwich next day or later on, or you can add later on with a little bit more cream or milk, and it can become a sauce for your pasta. Okay, throw in some nice, what do you call this? Chopped beef bacon. Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that. So that's why it's called mother sauce. Okay. If you notice earlier, Chef Nora mentioning it's a mother sauce. So that's why from a white sauce, it becomes, so it's called bechamel. Then you can change, you can add other things, and then you go different sauce with it.
Nora was saying it, mademoiselle supposed to have with egg and caviar.
Yeah. Okay. So here we are.
No,
The second one.
Nora, I think should be the mademoiselle should have this ostrich egg.
Yeah. So we're there. So you can see now I'm preparing this, right? With the top on the top, cheese again. All right. This is about it. Croque Monsieur is always about cheese, bechamel, the turkey ham. Okay. It's a very earthy, very lavish sandwich, right? It is a sandwich. So now I'm going to pop it in the oven. All right, just to get a nice caramel on top of it. All right, just to crisp it up based on the name, you know, so crisp. Okay.
So for those who are using the toaster, you mean the oven toaster?
Yeah.
Just to burn on top. Yeah.
So what I have here, my oven is a gas oven. All right, I mentioned earlier, where it's also beautiful because the temperature, the color, the heat, especially, it will make a nice color. But some of you might have a normal stove at home. I mean, a normal oven. You can always use low heat bottom. All right, and a little bit medium heat on the top, so you get that nice caramelization on the cheese melt. You get nice color, nice. You know, you can see later on how the smell come out from your oven. You know, the beauty of it.
So Miranda was saying in Holland, they top up their bechamel over their veggie.
Yeah, you can bake after that. That's what they do, right? So just get this cleaned up a little bit. So we're gonna do the salad that we're gonna serve the croque with. Okay. So earlier we were talking about the croque madame. Okay. Let's see, can tap on the temperature. Croque madame. I'm going to show you how it's happening to make a croque madame. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil. All right. You just need a pan on the side. The ingredient for croque madame is eggs. Okay. You need eggs. So we're going to make a fried sunny side up. All right. To be placed on top of the sandwich. Classically, or is translated as a hat. So ladies in Europe, in France, they wear hats, right? So when they put this hat, all right, the eggs, the sunny side up hat on it, so it becomes croque madame. Okay, so there you go. Just leave it there. So I'm going to just basically just put some salt on it. All right, straightforward, salt, easy. Okay. Next is the condiment on the side. So I'm going to prepare some salad with it, where some of you might already seen earlier. All right, I talked about the bird eye chili. So we're going to put some spice into it. So this is my touch to the salad. Okay. So just quick slice. Okay. Some of you might like the chili a little bit more. By all means, go ahead. You can put more. For me, I like it mild. You want to bite and get the flavors in it. Okay. Let me check the oven. I don't want it to be burned because I'm using the flame oven. Okay. So you can see the fried egg starts to cook sunny side up. Okay. Some of you might not like your eggs sunny side up, like that. So always, please don't worry. You can always flip it. Make your yolk cook more. Or what you can do is you can put a lid on top. All right, rather than flipping it, put a lid on top, create a steam to it, and the yolk will cook. So you will not lose the beauty of the yolk on top, the visual of the head we were talking about, right? For the croque madame. Okay, so that's one of the tips if you want to cook a sunny side up. Well done. So just put it on top. Few minutes after that, just keep an eye on it, low fire. The steam starts to cook the yolk, all right? You will start to continue cooking the yolk. Then you get the yolk well cooked, rather than you flipping it and then you have flat yolk. Okay.
So for the salad, do you need to for the salad, do you need to toast with some dressing on it, or just sprinkle
so some
olive oil and some lemon juice?
Lemon, okay, some lemon juice. So I just switch off the fire so that the yolk doesn't, the egg doesn't cook more. So I'm using lemon, okay. It's very straightforward, very easy, very refreshing. Okay, you can just it's just lemon. All right. Some would like to use vinegar. I don't like to use vinegar because this dish, it has that fresh flavor to it, and then you want to have a nice natural acidity. Okay. So there you go. A squeeze of lemon. All right. So what you're gonna do is just olive oil. Okay, I'm using an extra virgin olive oil. All right, quickly dress them. All right, the ratio is quite straightforward. It's 50-50 ratio. Okay, you can put 1 part of vinegar, 1 part of lemon, and 1 part of the olive oil. Okay.
Okay.
My secret ingredient is always the salt. Okay, so you want to make sure that you season your salad as well. Okay, it's very important. Okay, so almost there. I have some chives here. Okay, chives is a small spring onion. Okay, it's like a spring onion, but it's from a small onions. All right. So you can see it's quite thin. So obviously I'm cooking a little bit French today, so I need to use some influence to it, right? So I'm using chive. So just cut them batons, all right? Like those. Okay, so just put in the salad. Some batons to it to give that nice, what do you call this, onion-like flavor, all right, savory.
But in Malaysia, when we refer to a chef, we only refer to kucai.
Yeah, kucai. Yeah, chive is Malaysian. If it's Asian chives, it's the
Yeah.
kucai.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see all well mixed. Okay, maybe we'll just cut some more chili. It looks a little bit not too generous, right? Let's make it a little bit
For Kak Zaleha.
Yeah, for Kak Zaleha, we'll make it special with the extra chili. Okay, there you go. So now my croque monsieur is beautiful. Okay.
We have Sue from down under, from Australia.
Yeah.
Hi, good evening. Good evening, Sue.
There you go. Nice.
Voila.
Nice enough.
Voila.
Voila. All right, voila. Not yet bon appetit. Après, bon appetit. Okay. So what we're going to do now is to make it croque madame. All right, just cut that a little bit. All right. Voila. Croque madame.
Okay, Madam Pelly, this is the Madam Croque Madam. You were asking just now, right? Pelly was asking just now, which one, Madam? This is Madam
So
with a
that is
head
the madame.
on top. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just put it on the side. Okay. We'll get it prepared. So we're almost there. The salad is ready, right? Salad is there. So now we'll get this out of the way. Okay. So let's plate it up. Okay. So let's get it plated up. All right. So should we cut it? Should we cut
Thank
it
you,
now?
Sue. Thank you, Sue. It was a good combination between the junior and senior.
Yeah. So that's the croque monsieur, that's the croque madame, right on the board. Okay. So maybe we'll try to cut the croque monsieur, right, to see how it looks inside, so that you have an idea how it looks like. Okay. Wow, you can hear that? The sound of the crunch.
Yeah, we can have that on crude.
Yeah. The croque, yeah. So there you go.
On crude.
See?
Voila.
Voila. See,
all the layer, yes.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. You can see that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the salad, let's plate up the salad as well. Okay. So the salad, I'm using a mixed lettuce, mixed salad. I have here lolo rosa, lolo bianco, romaine lettuce, purple cabbage. Okay, some frisee. So you can always mix some lettuce if you wish, like mine, or you can just based on your favorites. You know, some of you like rockets, all right, roca. So you can put roca as well. Okay. So let's get some of the chili there. Okay.
In Malaysia now, getting popular is Brazil spinach.
Brazil spinach, yeah, in Malaysia. You can always use them. Very nice. It has a good nice texture as well. Nice flavor, savory flavor. Right?
Even that the Brazil spinach you can eat raw, just like ulam. You can dip into the sambal belacan. It's very nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Back home, I think now everyone is growing them, right?
Yeah, they're growing in the pot or sometimes at the backyard.
Okay.
Because it's a versatile, make it a salad. You can cook, even you can saute with some prawn and so on. Yeah. Or you can make that even put in the masala lemak.
So for all the viewers, all right. Voila.
Okay.
Okay.
Voila.
enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that is the croque madame. All right. Why is it croque madame again?
Okay.
Because of the hat that he's wearing. And then there's
Yeah.
the croque monsieur. All right. It starts to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you can give a bite, let everybody see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dunk your teeth into the bite.
You go into it? Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
yes, yes.
You go with the croque monsieur. Yeah.
All right. Bismillah.
Mm. Wanna have some, Pao?
Oh, thank you. Merci.
Durian. So the cheese, the melting cheese, you can see in the middle of the layer, right? The layers of the ham, the turkey ham, smoked turkey ham. Amazing. So we decided, all right, earlier.
Yeah.
Any
So
question
okay, guys, to those who just watching, this is actually we are on live streams from Dubai. I'm from Kuala Lumpur. Today, Rene just do some simple demonstration on how to make on crust. I mean the crusty sandwich. What we call it, Croque Monsieur and Croque Madame. So the Madame one we top with egg, because the egg look like a head, yeah. And then the Monsieur one is a plain one, so it goes with salad and so on. So I think it's a quite lovely one. You can go for sandwich, for morning breakfast as well as tea time.
It's you can also accompany if like salad, salad. So you can always go with a nice fries on the side, sweet potato fries or your normal fries.
Yeah.
Or you can even have balance of the bechamel sauce. Make it a bit more light.
Yes.
Put some mushroom in it, and then dress your fries. There you go. Right? And
you can dilute your bechamel, put a little bit more cheese, and put a little bit more curry, and you can dunk in your Croque Monsieur, and there it goes.
As a dip, you can put it on the side.
Yeah.
So, to all viewers, please enjoy the dish. All right, try it at home. You can always go back, look at the video. All right, and share if you make it home. All right, can always hashtag us and show what you have done with it. Maybe some of you come up with a different style, different recipe to it, a different twist to it. Share with us, right?
Rene, I was going to ask you, the croque madame, like, do you cut that in half, or do you leave it as a whole?
So,
because that becomes really hard to eat, right? Because
so for the madame, you cut it. So basically, you serve whole, and then you can cut it. That's where all the yolk will just ooze down into the bread, and the bread soaks it up. So you can always go in with the fork and knife. So
okay, all right, okay.
So you don't cut it straight for you because, I mean, with full respect on your eggs, right? It's a nice sunny setup. You want to have it first in front of you, and you make the voila.
Right.
Yeah. So
all right.
Okay, for those who just who love to have this recipe, just check into our Malaysian Chef MOMC. So definitely just register if you're already a member. Just wait until Jackie will say hello to you. Your recipe already there. Please download, and I hope you enjoy the recipe.
Yeah, some of you have been chasing me up for all these recipes, and I'm sorry that in fact, I think Chef Joe owes me a recipe from
I've already given the recipe for this one, the lempeng.
Oh, did you?
But maybe for those the Mak Jan one.
Yeah, the Mak Jan. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I owe you two recipe. One is the first one, the nasi lemak bungkus tortillas. Remember?
Yeah. That's right.
The one, the cucur kembung.
That's right. That's the one. Yeah. Because I know everyone's chasing us up for recipes, and I love that you guys are so passionate about trying these dishes. So if you do attempt them at home, make sure you tag us so that we can showcase them and show them off to everyone. All right. So to get our recipes, just make sure you sign up malaysianchefs.com/join today, and our EMAG 4 for MOMC Series 4 will be coming up in about just over 1 week. Our editor, our creative editor, Norman Musa, Chef Norman Musa. He's going away for a week for a well-earned break, and when he comes back, he will do the editing, the formatting, layout, and all that for EMAG4. All right. So thanks so much for your patience, everyone. The Mak John recipes are actually separate to the magazine. Mak John recipes, you should get them as individual PDF downloads. And the holdup is basically me at the moment, to be honest. Apart from some recipes from Chef Joe, I have to basically edit all the recipes and save them as PDF. But you can get them all when you log into the members area of malaysianchefs.com/join today. All right. So thank you so much, guys, for sticking around with us. And we really appreciate your company. I know with Mak John broadcast, up until today, we were doing it in Malay and English. But because of feedback from our international viewers, we know that Malaysians, because all of us here are from Malaysia, we know that Malaysians are good in English anyhow. So to make it easier so that international viewers can understand the whole thing, we decided to just use English. All right. So thank you so much for your patience. But yeah, like I said, Malaysia is fantastic insofar as our comprehension of English is concerned, which is why we're speaking English from now on. All right. So hit us up if you've got any questions at all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rene, for this amazing. I've never had Croque Monsieur, to be honest. So I've heard about it. I've seen it now and then. I've never actually eaten it. Now I feel like going to make some. All right. Thank you so much, Chef Joe. Thank you, Rene. And guys, our next broadcast is also for Mak John, and that's going to be coming up actually on Thursday. I think we moved. That's going to be Vegan Chef Dave, and he's had to move his. Usually Mak John we go live on Wednesday and Friday, but this week we're going to change to Thursday for Vegan Chef Dave. All right, so keep an eye out for the announcement. And then next Monday, MOMC Monday, Series 5. Series 5 is going to be on noodles. So we love your company. Everybody loves noodles. So make sure you tune in to find out what noodle dishes we're going to be making. All right. Jenny Burns, thank you for English. Haven't got my Bahasa perfect yet. I know, right? Yeah. There you go. All right. Thank you so much, guys. We love seeing Papa Joe and Rene Johari together on screen, right? So I love when the two of you guys are on together because we love the interaction between you two. So we hope you guys can actually host each other again on a regular basis. All right. Thanks again, everyone. As
for those who are watching all over the world, thank you very much for watching with us.
Yeah, fantastic. Thank you so much, Chef Joe. And Rene, any last words for our audience?
No, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for always, being behind us to share the recipes. So it shows that you are very interested on what we're doing, right? So you are keen about new recipes, what you want to try back home. So this is one of it, and all the chefs, all the others have lots more to share with you on coming event, all right, from the previous until. So let's tune in. That's it,
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, we've got so much more coming up for you guys. So make sure you stick around and, stay tuned for all our announcements, our emails and all that. All right, guys. So we'll bump out again as usual with Tourism Malaysia. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Bye.
Thanks, Chef Joe.